Today I'm going to share with you a demonstration of parts integration. Parts integration is a great NLP tool that really helps us to take something that someone is feeling incongruent about, an internal battle that's going on, and create more congruence and alignment. It's a process that's taught at the NLP Practitioner Certification, and I'd like to share a demonstration of this process with you today. Marnie, very quickly and briefly, share with me what this internal battle is.
I would really like to be able to have self-compassion, be kind to self, be self-nurturing, but I also have a very self-critical, and it's quite loud and it's quite harsh and it's quite mean. So it's very difficult to look after self and be kind to self and be critical to self at the same time.
Okay. When we can integrate those two parts, instead of working opposite and having that internal battle, they can then work together for you. How do you think you'll notice the difference when you have more of that combinedness?
I think the internal battle will be less prevalent, so I'll have less stuck time. Where I'll actually feel okay and feel drawn to actually be caring and kind and nurturing, and less of these moments where I start to dig a hole for myself. So instead of being in battle and going into limbo, I'll actually just feel like I want to have kindness and compassion and just start to move forward with some things.
Nice. I like this. Now you're already showing me with your hands where these parts might live. So we're going to go inside and find those parts, because those parts live inside of us. So I'm going to have you put your hands up like this, simply because we're going to personify and put those parts into your hand and even create some symbols and shapes. So I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and go inside. And let's bring first of all that part that wants to be compassionate, and let that come out onto one of your hands. Excellent. And allow yourself to see a shape or a symbol that represents that part. If you could see it, what would it look like?
Yeah, it's kind of like a nice pink fluffy cloud.
Wonderful. And I want you to give this part a voice, the ability to communicate. And ask it, what is it trying to communicate to you? What's its positive intention?
It wants the best for me.
Yeah. Because when you have the best, what does that allow you?
It allows me to be authentically me and to give me the best opportunities to achieve.
You bet. And when you can be your authentically you and to be the best you can be, what will that allow you?
It allows me true happiness.
Wow. And when you have true happiness, what will that give you?
Peace.
Peace. So I want you to notice that this part ultimately wants you to have peace. Let's find the other one. You can set that one down. Let's find the other one, that part that is that one that's not always so nice to you, that's critical. Put that one in the other hand as a symbol or a shape. And tell me, what does that one look like?
It's kind of like a dark, spiky, ball type creature.
Okay. A small spiky ball type creature. All right. And allow this also to have a voice, the ability to communicate. And the first question I have for this part is, what is its purpose?
It wants to keep me safe.
Because when you're safe, what will that allow you?
Safe allows me safe and safe.
When you're safe and safe, what does that give you?
It allows me to just be me.
To be you. And when you can just be you, what does that give you?
Connected and connected to my true self.
You bet. And when you're connected to your true self, what does that allow you?
Authenticity and honesty in who I am.
You bet. And when you have that authenticity and honesty in who you are, what does that allow you?
Happiness in self.
And when you have that happiness in self, what does that give you?
Just calm and peaceful.
Calm and peaceful. So I want you to notice at its highest intentions, it also wants you to have that peace, calm and peaceful. And let yourself even recognize that both of these parts want the same thing for you, peace. Even allow your unconscious mind to recognize that they used to belong as one whole unit, and at some point is split apart to keep you safe. Let's take a look individually. Let's have the left one look over at the right one, and notice what resources does it want from the other.
It quite wants the logical and safe strategizing mindset. I guess the analytical side of keeping safe.
Sure. How about the other way around? What does the other part want from this part? Or this part want from the other part?
Kindness and compassion and gentleness.
You bet.
Yeah.
And knowing that they both were once the same part of a larger whole, and they each have resources the other wants, allow your unconscious mind to invite any other parts that used to belong to this one to join in for the integration. And then you may even feel your hands wanting to come together, or maybe it's just the symbols in your mind begin to merge to create that wholeness, knowing that its highest positive intention is peace. Bringing that together. Letting it form a new symbol, a new shape. What is that new shape or symbol that represents this wholeness?
It kind of looks a little bit like a fairy floss, but with a lollipop inside. So it's got a nice firm structure on the inside, and it's got a nice soft pink fluffy outside.
Beautiful. And allow yourself to bring that inside, integrate it back into the wholeness inside. Very nice. And then when you're ready, just come back into the room and open your eyes.
That was nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
And as you think about self-care and being kind to you, what do you notice now as you think of that?
Feels like it doesn't have to be one or the other. That I can strategically structure some lovely self-care, and that it's a nice thing to do.
And sometimes that is a nice thing to do, to strategically structure self-care. It doesn't always have to be in the spur of the moment, does it?
Yeah. I don't feel like at odds about having that for myself.
Isn't that nice? So imagine a time in the future where you structure that time for you, and it's time to be kind.
Yeah.
What do you imagine happens now?
I feel like I would actually relax into it, enjoy it, embrace it, and be grateful for it.
Very cool. Nice job. Nice job.
Thanks. Good.
Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out everything else we've got.